What's up, guys? Main man Sui here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. So now we're gonna talk about the Silver Demon, Li Shaolan. Classic character, has been there since Tekken 1, his rivalry against his adoptive... No, he's the adoptive brother of Kazuya. So they have their rivalry going, always been a really cool character in my opinion. Always specialized in like some of the best counter-hitting in the game, some of the best punishment in the game, very defensive-oriented character, like his keep out like second to none, he has back 4 as a counter-hit launcher for tremendous damage. It can go into his signature Hitman stance, where he has a lot of defensive utility. Back 4 just recovers so quickly, but it's almost impossible to whiff punish. Also has very strong like block frames. A -2 there. If I go into Hitman, -2. If I don't go into Hitman, -3. Well, -2, -3 depending on range. You know, he has got the power crush. You can't really press into him because his counter hitting is so obscene. You gotta be wary of when you press. This is a 10 frame, but straight up. That's a 10 frame counter hit confirm. Like, 2 initial hits are high mid, -13, with the threat of a high kick there, that is -3 on block. You can duck that and punish, of course, but you don't take your -13 punish due to the fear of the last hit. If this counter hits, you died. This is all guaranteed, and it is 105 damage from a 10 frame counter hit. So that means when you have your back towards the wall against Lee, you don't do anything. He also has a power crush wall splat that is safe on block. He's got a 12 frame low wall splat. That's a 12 frame low wall splat. Counter it low, right? Does 1 million damage. There's so many tools I could show you here that will just smoke you at the wall. Perfect. It's a pretty scary character, you know, in terms of like you don't want to press into him. If you're -15, super long range acid storm to whiff punish you, to block punish you. If you're -10, he has the best 10 frame punish in the game. Well, I mean, it could be Achi's flash punch, but in the neutral, that's it. So he has super strong punish also. So yeah, it's a bit like Asuka. Very, very scary character to ever swing into or try and, you know, do anything against. And that's without me showing, you know, his magic 4. Only character in the game to have an 11 frame counter hit launcher that's confirmable. Again, that's 63 damage without using resources. 11 frame confirmable magic 4. Insane. Another move that people don't talk about enough, that is a god button, is forward 4. This will beat like highs, as you can see. This destroys Mishimas and electrics. So, this is a launcher. Straight as a normal hit launcher. That's like impossible to whiff punish. Again, it's -5 on block, but if you duck this and try and punish, it's very hard. He recovers instantaneously. Instantaneously. So, the defense is absurd on this character. And then we have offense. So... This character just denies you playing Tekken a little bit, and that you never want to press into him. But then when you are trying to defend against him, his buttons have an enormous degree of space control. What I mean when I say space control is that you can't sidestep and you can't move. You can't move backwards, you can't jump, you can't step, like you can't do anything. So he does something as simple as is 1+2, like this. And again, I can't backdash this. I mean, I can backdash into block. But he can very easily tag me with this. I can't sidestep either side because it's homing. I can't duck. And if I press, I'm counter hit launched. This move just like denies you playing Tekken, in my opinion. So again, this is a counter hit launcher. So there's nothing you can do there. You just have to stand guard. Oh, okay, record again. Can you block? And again, on block it is +2. So +2. And here you don't want to press because he has a high power crush here, but it's only -3 on block. And if you duck, you have a threat of Hitman 2, which is a launcher. Hitman 2. He can do a very evasive low. That's a counter hit launcher. Oh, sorry. Like so. So basically, he does Hitman 1+2. There's not a whole lot of counterplay to this move. And then you're basically looking at him. What will he do? Until Season 3, there was a counterplay here in that you could step right duck. This would beat every option. So we can display this with the low as well. We'll also lose to this. Hitman 2. We'll also lose to this. As you can see. But then in Season 3, they gave him 4-1 accessible from this stance, and now you get blown up. So that option select isn't there anymore. So what you will do now when you see him going to Hitman is that you will just block. You have to wait and see what he does. And then the stance isn't that scary in terms of mix-up. It's much scarier if you press into him. But if you just chill a bit, you can eat this low without it being too scary. You can try and step right into a guard. You can try and step right into a guard. And if he does 4-1, you can duck the second hit. Oh, sorry. This is, of course, like very advanced counterplay. Like very advanced counterplay. I'm just saying there are things you can do, but yeah, it's just a bit risky. Because he can always play around with timing. You can just wait. And if he waits, the moves will realign. Willan, vad är det, gubben? Ja, visa snabbt då. Familjegrupp. Jag vet faktiskt inte. Ja, men inte här inne, för nu sitter pappa och jobbar, okej? Okay? Stäng dörren så kommer jag sen, okej? Okay? So again, he sort of denies you playing Tekken a little bit in that he presses a button and he shuts. You're at the threat of being counter hit launched, and then you gotta wait and see what he does. And the counter hit launcher itself denies you anything. You can't press, you can't sidestep, you can't backdash, you can't duck, you can't jump. It's very frustrating. Also adding to frustration, in my opinion, is that he has a low, an unseeable low, that gives him plus frames, right? He will misstep out of this to keep pressuring you, and it's 21 damage, it's unnatural. You can obviously duck this and punish him. The problem with this low is that if you're up close, it's homing. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you're standing within kissing distance, range 0, this is a 50-50 together with this. This will just 50-50 you, because this is unsteppable, this is unsteppable. So there's like no option select, you will be guessing. And then he can pressure you with while running 3-4. Like this. This is +6 into Hitman, which makes Hitman 1+2 uninterruptible. Wait. This tracks a little bit more than you think. But so, I'm just telling you the strengths of this character and how difficult it can be. But let's talk more about counterplay in the neutral. Lee in the neutral, you want to sidewalk towards the left. Definitely want to sidewalk left in the neutral. This should also beat this man's 4-4-3. So again, in the neutral, it is sidewalk left. When he's pressuring you and he's going into hitman, right? Because every single hitman button, not bottom, although nice bottom, every single button he has in hitman tracks you stepping towards the left. So again, neutral state, sidewalk left, hitman, right. Okay, very important. Lee has a signature counter at launch in back 3. It's difficult to do though. No, sorry, down 3, down 3. There we go. Again, that's a counter at launcher. Fast startup, 16 frames, always launch punishable. Always launch punishable. So you gotta make sure every time you see this move to launch Lee. Have to launch Lee for that. If he gets predictable with back 3-3, he dies if you duck it, right? Oh, sorry. He's dead. Have to kill him. Other lows he might do is... oh, sorry. Down back 3-4. This move is 21 frame startup. Also tracks obscenely. But this is why neutral state, sidewalk left. Again, neutral state, sidewalk left. Right. If you block this, he is minus 13. He's minus 13. Lee has a very tricky slide. Very tricky slide. If you block this up close, he's launch punishable. If you, however, block it from far away, it will be safer. It can even be completely safe. Minus 11, did you see that? See if we can create the safe slide. No, minus 13. Okay. It has to be tip range, and then it will be safe. That there, minus 9, safe. So a lot of Lees will do that, and when you try and punish, even your while standing 4-4 will be blocked, and then you'll get blown up. He will punish you. So really dumb slide. A weakness the character does have is that his counter hit launcher, his natural hit launchers are typically unsafe. So when he's mixing you with lows and his counter hits, if he wants to threaten you with a natural hit mid launcher that really hurts, if he just throws out an acid storm, duck the last hit, right? And launch him. If he stops at the last hit here, he's also launch punishable. Can launch him. Hop kick is of course minus 13, as any other hop kick. And then he might do while standing 2-3 to try and launch you. Geesh geesh, this is minus 13. But of course a natural hit launcher. But so take your punish. He can do while standing 2-4. So this will wall splat. It's a bit scary at the wall. This one on block is safe at minus 2. But now it's a high. So now it's a high. So in terms of natural hit, heavy hitting mids, he's not that threatening. But again, sidewalk left. He can also build momentum with a cannon, a Brian-style cannon. This move is insane. This is +5 on block, chip damage, counter hit launcher. This actually does 1,000,000 damage. If he just does this... Oh, sorry, into down 3. I think it's like 95 damage without the wall. 95 damage. It's broken. And better than Brian's cannon, a normal hit, he gets a free up back free. Insane, like insane. If Lee has you at the wall in heat, he'll mix you with down 1+2 and down for 3-4, and then to trigger a stage hazard behind you, he has a low heat smash. The low heat smash is -14, like any other low heat smash. Let's see, opponent's heat, we will activate it. Can record this stuff. So we can't step this. Oh, sorry. Right. So again, don't step right. Don't step right. Step left. A bad thing about this heat smash is that if he whiffs, it's not like Kazuya's where if he whiffs, he stops going. Lee just keeps going. So you have plenty of time to kill him. And then we have down 1+2. These will track different sides. As you can see, sidewalk left, I beat this cleanly. Down for 3-4, however, will track now. This move will track. Down for 3-4 is an important button to Lee because it will shut down stepping to his weak side. And when he gets this one on you, this move used to be OP as fuck. They've nerfed it a lot, but still, you know, it's gonna be a heavy hitting wall splat. Lee's damage in general is busted. His combos are amazing. His spike ender, in my opinion, is broken due to the damage, and then going into like flawless Oki situation. It's also very important when you play against Lee that you know how to wake up. Like, if he does any wall combo that ends like this, he gets a guaranteed down 3 here. But if you try and get up, he'll reset. It's just an infinite reset. So you want to make sure you don't try and get up there. You want to just keep staying on the ground, and then he'll threaten you with up back 3 instead, which will clip you on the ground. But it's a mind game, so it's just very, very powerful Oki, very powerful Oki. But so don't try and get up there. Again, like if you didn't understand it before, be very mindful of when you press. Be very mindful of when you press against this character. God, is there anything else I want to stress about this matchup? I think that's it. Again, you know how to move against him. You know not to press into him. You know what mix-ups he's gonna try and throw your way. You know how to deal with Hitman. You know how to deal with his Oki. You know what his heat is going to do. Yeah. If he ever throws this move on your guard, down for 3-3, that is -14. That's -14. Take your punish. Yeah, I think that's it. And again, if you're going up against a good Lee player, like with Kazuya, I'll even stop spamming down for 2, abolishing fist, because this move is so strong. This punish. It's 47 damage. 47 damage. So yeah, don't play unsafe. Play very, very safe. And honestly, that's Lee. That is Lee. I hope the video helps everyone. I really hope it does. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.